Right now, we're going to channel our inner mole and create the ultimate Tesla tower. And we're going to use that to destroy absolutely everything in the neighborhood. It has a lot of different abilities, so it's going to get expensive. Luckily, I've got nothing but time on my hands, so we're going to get each and every one of those upgrades. It would also be helpful if we could find just a little bit of iron to pay for them. Found the smallest pocket in existence, but we'll take it. Adding those 3 to our existing 2 means we're going to get more drill strength for $4. Now we can one-shot that stupid dirt like a true mole. And we've already found some other childish shapes. The first thing we're going to upgrade for our electro attack is Electro Orb. Each shot leaves an electro orb that deals electric damage over time and stuns enemies. I've always had a passion for electrocuting things. It's almost as good as lighting them on fire. We snuck in just a little more iron before the next wave starts. So as I understand, I need to sort of aim it like that, and then I can electrocute whatever it is we want to hit, so I've got to let it charge up and then shoot. That'll take a little getting used to, but we're going to electrocute everything. We're going to make big electricity. And we already brought another 3 iron to the surface. I'm going to try and push it a little bit deeper quicker because you find bigger deposits quicker, deeper. And when we got dirt that's this easy to dig, we might as well plow right on through. Quite a dry streak despite our immense penetration. But to help hurry things along, we're going to make ourselves a little bit quicker and do a little exploratory surgery by wandering around side to side, where we undoubtedly will find more iron. And with what we brought to the surface just now, we'll increase our carry strength. So instead of 3 at a time, I think we can carry 6. For those of you that are mathematically challenged, that's twice as much. And that last pocket of gold gave us enough for better drill strength. So now we can get extra penetration. I'm actually just going to leave those right there as they roll off the edge into the abyss. I'm more focused on iron right now. For those of you that are geometrically challenged, that's the squares. Right as the next wave starts, we're going to increase our shot power. So this will give us a 50% damage increase. We just need to figure out which side they're coming from. Then as soon as they get a little bit close, we go kablamo. This is pretty slow to move around, I've just realized. So at least when it's charged up, but yeah. This is going to be fun. And we've uncovered a new power. Hopefully it's one of the more useful ones. They always make them so very heavy. Hauling it up to the surface though, I'm definitely getting a prospecting meter. It just shows the distance to the nearest items. So in areas like this, obviously the little meter in the lower left shows that we're very close to iron because we're basically swimming in it. And there's a greedy mole man, that's exactly where I want to be all day long. We could definitely use that mining meter and just explore around a little bit because we'll know when we're getting reasonably close to anything. We're getting closer to iron, we're getting further away, so it was below us somewhere. Okay, found it, it's right here, so we're going to hollow out some of this before taking our riches back to the surface for ever more upgrades. I'm going to increase our carry strength again. That's actually going to add a lot because a strong mole is a happy mole. The next wave of morons is about to show up. I was getting a little greedy, but we're also going to get an auto aim. The reticle gets a small area within which it will automatically aim at the closest idiot. Alright, so let's go ahead and shock him. And we're going to have a remaining electro ball or whatever. And the babies, they're definitely going to pop like popcorn. And we're going to do the same for the other side. Oh, I see. So when this is even close to them, it starts to shock them. Yep, there we go. We don't even have to aim anymore if we don't want to. But we will. There can be no babies on this planet. They all must die. Don't know what those little creatures are. They seem to be eating my ball of water. I would say I'm concerned about that, but I don't really love the water anyway. You know what? Can I have that? We can actually carry a lot of resources now, so I should probably be pushing deeper. It'll be super easy to find iron now because we have our iron finder gauge. Like, we know we're getting closer, and yep. Very hot now. I think we're getting very, very close to our big pocket of iron. There's actually so much that it's going to make us fairly rich already, and it's going to take a second to mine it all. But we can carry this amount, which is 10, in a very big hurry. But since we're going so deep so quickly, we're going to get speed 2 and also drill strength 3. That way we can get down there and mine really, really quick. The faster we can get down deeper, the richer we get, the more upgrades we get for our electricity. We can already 2-shot the blue dirt, and if we just blast down a little bigger, we're inevitably going to run into an iron pocket. We even run into the next layer of dirt. We might not be strong enough for this stuff yet, especially when it's that hard. We are getting close to iron though. I saw it on the meter. It's definitely to one side or the other. I'm not sure which yet. Okay, it's getting warmer. I kind of like playing this way. It's almost like a mystery. I just grabbed a whole bunch and we're going to head to the surface because I'm getting a little ways down here and we don't really want the creatures attacking our dome when we're not there. An unsupervised dome is a vulnerable dome. And we're also going to unlock quick shot at this point. After shooting a charge shot, you can fire a single weaker shot by tapping the shoot button. So we'll see how that works. So I think for now we're going to be one-shotting most of everything, but we'll get the electricity right over here so they can all enjoy. Yeah, the second shot came out. That worked out great. Okay, okay, we're going to annihilate that thing and also that thing. I actually really like this Tesla tower. It's a lot of fun to just watch everything explode. And it's still a baby Tesla tower. This thing's going to get insane once it's done. I'm also going to explore the boundary between these two layers because I'm pretty sure the power-ups are always along these seams. And if not, we can always have just fun endlessly tunneling through garbage dirt. I'm going to push this tunnel all the way to the end because I want to see where the border of the map is here, but there was also iron somewhere near the power. Okay, it was below the power. I don't know if we can carry all this, but look at all that easy iron we got. Okay, we're finding giant pockets already, so I'm going to increase our carry strength because an even stronger mole is an even happier mole, but we got a lot of little resources right here, plus our heavy thing. I wouldn't say no to an elevator. I guess we're going to take the teleporter here. I always screw up using this, but you know what? We'll make it work. I've just left it right there, about halfway down a hole for now. It's getting close to the next wave, so I wanted to just try and find even a little bit of iron somewhere here. I think we're getting closer. No, we're getting further. It's up or down. Oh, well, I did find, to be honest, I'm not sure what this is. I found a big circle that we're going to take to the surface. We're going to ignore the iron that's right below me. It's a giant strawberry seed. We plant that and we grow giant strawberries. Okay, it's a supplement. Dome hull deflection. Improve the deflection of the dome to reduce projectile damage. Yes. I'm also going to buy persistent orbs, so they're going to last 2 seconds longer once they're on the ground. So we should be able to let these go, and like even there, and they're all going to die too, just running into a giant electrical storm because they're stupid. These other guys, okay, the other guy actually made it through that. So if you guys could just hold on a sec, I'm still learning here. Nah, they don't even do that much damage to the dome anyway. Whoops, think I mistimed that. The other guy's just straight up sitting in electricity, but I'm going to need a little bit more damage out of this clearly. This guy over here was very, very resistant to my dome damage. So the adaptive wave warner is something I'm going to buy. It's just going to let me know when I need to get back to the surface because I do need help. And when this is also going to give me a route back to the surface. We're also going to spend one of these to repair our dome a little bit. And then I'm going to use my teleporter to take us right back down to here near where the last iron deposit was. And that saved us no less than several seconds. Finally found the mystery iron deposit, though I'm pretty sure there's another one nearby. But this is why I got the increased carry strength. There is another pocket somewhere here. Must be below. I'm also going to widen the tunnel on the way up because a wide tunnel is a happy tunnel. Okay, while that's processing, I'm going to be down, even starting to mine before that's even done processing. We were that close to the iron deposit before. We can actually carry all of this all at once already. So that's good. So that's going to give us more power from our original Tesla shot. But we can also make our reticle move quicker. I didn't really realize that before, so we're going to do that twice. I'm also going to increase the shield around my dome. That was a really cheap upgrade. That's just going to, you know, help us stay alive. And then I'm going back exploring for iron. I didn't even need the gauge. I drilled straight into this one. With all our carry strength, we should be able to take the whole thing up. My get to the surface meter hasn't gone off yet, so I guess I'm ahead of the curve. I'm also going to increase the stun of our electro orbs that linger behind us. Look how quick this thing is now. Idiots aren't going to stand a chance. I feel like our electro orb is getting bigger, though we might be zoomed in a little bit. Anyways, we're going to give one of them for the babies, and there's another idiot showing up, so we got to let this charge all the way up and shock him. There's a bird. I think they do more damage than anything, so we definitely want to take care of that. Didn't really see this big guy out here, so we're definitely going to have to give him a big blast. Yeah, I can see how we're going to have to change up our strategy a little bit as time goes on, because this isn't the quickest firing weapon, but I've got a bit of a plan for that. It starts with killing this bird. I'm also going to increase our dome HP by 300. Then we're going to move our teleporter way back down to the depths, where I'm going to take myself looking for easy iron, but we're also going to find the power up along here. Found another pocket of iron right by where we left our portal, so that works out really nicely. Then we're going to take our iron for a little walk, and right away we're going to find a new power. But because I'm as greedy as I am, we're still going to explore a little bit looking for even more riches. There is some somewhere nearby. It might be above us or below us. Yep, found it, but we're going to have to get this stuff to the surface. I did manage to make it before the next wave, but not by a ton. We're going to install a stun laser. That's going to help me out. I'm also going to increase my shot power for the Tesla from 40 to 50, and we're going to have nurturing orbs. We're going to nurture our orbs to bigger, better heights. And also our orbs are going to hang out for longer, so they're going to be really strong now. So basically that means if I put an orb down like this, it will actually linger there for longer, and the more I give it these, the more it will power itself up. Like I can have it sitting there getting stronger and stronger over time. This is actually getting really strong now. It's really stunning those and just annihilating them out of the sky. But this orb, see, it's still here stunning this idiot. So he's just getting endlessly electrocuted, but we laugh at him. The stun laser really pairs nicely with electrocution. I still wouldn't say no to an underground elevator, but if we gotta carry it up by ourselves, such is the life of a mole. Our stun laser can actually be upgraded just with water. I always forget that. I'm also going to give it more firing stamina and also area stun. Those are just some quick and easy upgrades to make this stunning even more effective. Found another iron deposit right on the border, so that might mean it's actually really big. Maybe it's two different iron deposits side by side. Wow, this is really hard to dig through. That's okay, I've got time if you do. Can we carry all this and then some? I also found this. Yeah, we put some iron in there and it does something. I don't remember what. Oh, that's right. It gives us more visibility so we can see further from our tunnels now. Nothing can hide from us. An enlightened mole is a happy mole. Look how far into the ground we can see now, so we'll be able to mostly see iron that's near us. I'm also going to make our jetpack a little faster because it's just getting really slow to fly around down there. I'm also going to add perfect timing, so when my laser finally charges up, if I click at that time, we do extra damage. And we're waiting for the next wave to start for a second, so I wonder if I can just charge up like a super ball right here, and then something's inevitably going to walk into it. Because I think this will just get stronger and stronger, really. As long as I was understanding properly how that worked. But I think we've already created some kind of super ball. It is getting bigger. The next wave is starting. Don't worry, I got it under control. Nothing can come from this side. Oh, that's not good. Okay, those two are going to run into my giant ball. They can have it. My stun laser's also going to go to work. They're stuck in the ball now. This is great. I need to remember too that if I press the button right when things fire, I do extra damage. Everything's stuck in my balls now. Oh, that was it. Okay, great. Being able to see through the ground also makes me find the paths through easier because the dirt is easier to mine depending on what it looks like. And because this stuff is so hard, I'm going to do a little bit of exploring around to try and find an easier path right now. We're already hitting the bottom, which is good and bad, but that means we'll find giant deposits right here somewhere. I did find whatever this one is. Okay, it's the end thing, so we know where that is. That's helpful. Found another iron deposit, plus one of the little dangler things over here. We'll go ahead and touch this one now. I always feel so poor until I mine a pocket like this and carry it to the surface, and then we're instantly rich again. I'm also going to get super conductivity. That way my orbs do more damage over time. I think I found the devil. I don't know what I just touched. Oh, we zoomed out so we can see more. Oh, that's also going to be helpful. We can see forever now. Oh yeah, right, I gotta get to the surface. Okay, we need to make another super ball. I'm going to start right here because I think that's about where the big guys sit too, should one show up. And of course one didn't, but you know what? We'll go ahead and electrocute that and also electrocute that. Okay, we got all sorts of things coming in. We're really going to focus on the big guy down here for a sec because he's going to be the biggest problem, but with all of our damage, I think he's not going to last long. The bird thing just kind of did a flyby, but we're not going to let it get away with that. And you know what? My dome deserves a little bit of healing. I can spend 5 triangles and get improved deflection. So okay. And since we have increased view and deeper view and also ironometer, we're just going to mine around the edges for a sec, seeing if I missed anything up top. Like this deposit that okay, yeah, great. There's also a little cavern full of triangles that I don't know what it's doing, but we'll take that too. This will help make the Tesla coil just a little stronger. I decided to work from the bottom up this time to see if there's any more iron down here, and it turns out there most just certainly was. And the pockets are actually pretty close to each other, so I can just kind of meld them together. Just taking my iron mountain for a walk. And that's going to give us shot power 4, so we're going to have max damage and even longer lasting orbs. And we are very close to another deposit of iron. We are really deep though. This one will be huge, but a long time to get it to the surface. And after bringing a part of that up, we've got tons of money to spend. I didn't realize how much money we have already, so we're just going to get max drill strength. I probably also should have upgraded my iron meter before now, but what can you do? I guess we did have more important things to upgrade in my electrocution device. It's so quick now, we can get right up to the birds. And got these two. Okay, one of the birds got away. Also, we got to stop the flying octopus. That would get annoying. That wave got a little messy. Not sure what I even managed to record there, but we did it taking very little damage anyway. And I can assure you what damage we did take was my own fault. We can't blame the electricity. Max level drill strength is going to go through even the toughest stuff fairly easily. Before, this stuff was all a complete nightmare to mine. Now a few little hits and we're through. Another super deep iron deposit means we're about to be richer than ever. After mining a whole bunch of iron, we're going to get perfect timing 2 and 3. That means our shot multiplier is 220% if we manage to land it properly. I'm also going to make the reticle speed faster. So now I can zoom around, no problem at all. So we got to go like that, and then we got to double click there. Once it's ready to go, you quickly double click for like triple damage or whatever it is. Well, I feel like our right side is pretty adequately protected. There's something coming from the left side though, and there's also a thing coming in from above. So we're gonna land this right on top of the big boy, who you can hardly see. It's hard to see when to double tap space. And I did find an iron deposit up here in the blue. I took some of it already, so there's only a little bit left, but that's still easy resources. And there's another one above me because of course there is. I also just found the little seed thing. I think you're supposed to let it go near other resources and it mines them or something. I don't remember. And another patch of iron way down here. I forgot that there's also is a stronger drill strength, or it takes me all the way up to 170. But what we really need is more carry strength. That way I can combine out this whole deposit and carry it up right away. And then we might as well get the final Tesla upgrade for reticle speed 4. I mean, I'll just move the reticle quicker for whatever that's worth. But I think now I can actually start getting my ball bigger. So we can just do this for a little bit, and then we'll have a nice big ball protecting the right side. That way when the wave starts, the right side should be nice and safe again. We'll intercept that. That little guy's gonna get very, very fried by the giant ball of electricity. The stun laser is locked onto something. Even with my thing powered up, the reticle moves very quickly now. It will recharge our mega ball down here on that side so we can take care of those two guys. The bird gets to get zapped. This actually is frying even these big guys. It's still a little bit slow if you leave it charged up, but like, we're absolutely destroying everything, and I'm not taking this seriously at all. I guess I might as well finish mining out this stupid thing. And then we'll go find its other thing that's somewhere over this way. Think I found it. So let's bring our old friend back to the surface. Then we can put our super Tesla coil to work. Since they're starting from the left, we're going to start a little ball to the left, but we need to quickly get over to the other side. But at least we can get in there and zap things really quick. And I do like how I can like leave the ball of stunning energy around, so things have to run into it basically. But we're getting a lot of enemies, and even the giant stumps are attacking us now. So we'll leave a giant ball down on this right side to hopefully take care of them. We're losing health quickly though. The Tesla coil is good, but this is quite an army of idiots we're fighting. We can shock all of them. We are taking out the stump things on either side. I think our dome might be in trouble at this point. But we can spend a bunch of triangles to repair it, and then also give it extra health. And then we'll get right back to work electrocuting everything, including the stupid flying octopus that's going to keep attacking me if I let it. It's actually crazy that I'm getting away with defeating these things considering the wave we're on, but we definitely got to focus on this guy, and these birds are getting annoying, so we'll see if we can take care of them. And then I think it's mostly just this flying moron and the stump thing. We did it. We used the ultimate max level Tesla coil to defeat everything. And that's given us the artillery dome, and that sounds like something we could have fun with.